guys, welcome back to Ron's Rides, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video where behind me I have something incredibly rare and special. A 2022 Maserati Ghibli F Tributo. Yes, the very special limited to 100 model Maserati Ghibli F Tributo, and that's 100 between the Levante Tributo and the Ghibli Tributo. Now, crazy stories with this because they were supposed to make about 350 of these Tributos worldwide, but they cut the production down to 100. And they were supposed to make these 2021 models, but since they got delayed, they changed them over to 2022 models. But there are some elements on this Tributo that has 2021 features and 2022 features. So it's like a hybrid between the 2 years. It's already crazy how rare this thing is, let alone what we're looking at right behind us. So I want to show you guys this because we're here at Maserati of Orlando, or Maserati Central Florida, and I have to show you what this beautiful car entails. You guys are gonna love this one. Now, if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribing to the channel will help grow this channel. It will help give me more opportunities to get more beautiful cars like this super rare F Tributo right here in front of you guys. When it comes to this F Tributo Special Edition Racing Bloodline, it's a bold vintage inspired track aesthetic that brings life to the passion and glory of racing origins with Maserati. Now, the F Tributo Special Edition is the sportiest racing suit for high performance of the Levante and Ghibli. It really reinterprets Maserati's racing tradition to convey a modern high performance character. The F Tributo Special Edition celebrates their racing heritage and their wins around world motorsports. It's really Maserati's tenacious spirit that was forged on the track to be fused in every Maserati road car. And it's an enduring bond that really continues to power them forward. Now, the Levante and Ghibli F Tributo Special Editions are available in Rosso and Azzurro Tributo. And what we have in front of us, well, Azzurro Tributo. Now, these two executive colors immediately connect their track racing tradition. Red is the color of the Italian race cars of the past, while Azzurro pays homage to the blue of the city of Modena, which symbolizes their return to racing in 2004 with the MC12. And Maserati really wanted to give an external motorsport feel recreated for today's discerning driver. So the high gloss carbon fiber interiors of the Special Edition plays a powerful contrast with a yellow or red stitching on the black piano fluted leather. The Special Edition performance driven sole exposes itself through a handful of distinctive details. The F Tributo badge leads on the fender, while the C-pillar logo takes position in the same color of its body, while the yellow color accents spin on the 21-inch wheels with yellow brake calipers, which is also a hint at Fangio's 250F 1957 yellow detailed nose. All right, guys, so look at this thing. Pay attention. It hasn't even been through detail or PDI yet. That's how quickly we got this. It came in hours ago, all right? Maybe about 12 hours ago. So in front of us here is Azzurro Tributo paint, all right? This is a blue metallic flake. Now, hopefully the lights underneath here will really expose that metallic flake. It looks so good. It's so blue when you see it in person. The sun is definitely not available for us right now. So it's a cloudy day, so I wanted to bring it inside just to hope that these lights would kind of bring out that flake. But look at the color of this thing. This is just insane. Never have I seen a factory Maserati come in such a bold color like this one. Now, with that said, this is based on the 2022 Maserati Ghibli, but it's actually a 2021 hybrid. So the 2022 gets the new badge, all right, where it's just blue and white instead of the red, blue, and chrome. So with that said, that's the blue and white logo from the 2022 models, all right? But you'll see some different 2021 stuff as well. Now, you do have the full matrix LED headlamps, all right? And you have the Grand Sport front fascia. So you will have the big intakes on the side with the side blades. You will also have the big gloss black lip and the vents, or the, honeycomb kind of like mesh grille for the feed through. And then you'll see the big trident there. That lets you know that you have level 2 ADAS for your driving assistance. And you have the newer grille set that came out in 2021 last year, all right, with the matte inserts on the slats of the grille to give it more of a 3D look. And this is done in all black. All right, so everything that you guys are used to seeing for 2021 and 2022 in the Grand Sport flavor, but really the blue just kind of pops it to a different level. Now, you guys already know, if you are familiar with the channel, you are familiar that these being my favorite wheels, the 21-inch Titano wheels done in black. The Titano wheels have been on the Ghibli since 2014, but these come a little bit more special with the yellow surround around the rim. I mean, that looks really good with the yellow calipers and black script. I mean, it sets everything apart so well. And wait until you see the interior, because this whole, I guess, theme carries over. Now, you do have your drilled Brembo brakes, all right, drilled because this is the S variant. So the S variant will give you the better horsepower, or the higher output horsepower. Now, they only have one variant, and that is this variant here, but it comes with a higher horsepower trim, which is why you get the drilled rotors, and obviously the Pirelli P0 tires to match it all together. Now, the elephant in the room, yes, there is a orange cap there. That's because, again, this car hasn't been through PDI, so it's not completely ready, and the center cap is actually in the trunk, which we'll see in just a moment. So it is still coming right off of the truck and right into here, so I can view it for you guys and put it on the channel. So that's why that's there. Now let's talk about the Tributo badge. Done in black, all right? So the F Tributo badge is actually done in black because of the fact that this has the Nerissimo package. Now, it will automatically come with the Nerissimo package, but that's why that's in black, and that's why the portholes are also smoked as well. But the F Tributo really gives you, the new GT and the Madonna kind of flavor and vibes that we've seen on the channel, with the, kind of Italian cursive script on the front fender with the newer models for 2022. But yeah, that looks insane, and I love it against the blue. Now, since this has the Nerissimo package on it as well, which is the blackout package, you're gonna get the black window moldings, all right? And you'll get the body colored door handles as well, as opposed to them being done in chrome. You also have your sunroof right above there as well. And then we come to the back. This is very interesting for two reasons. This is a 2022 model, but it has the 2021 logo. All right, so we know the 2022s have the big trident by themselves, no circle, no spear going through them, or no trident going through them. But it just has the big trident logo. All right, so with that said, this is a 2021 logo, but it is body matched in Azzurro Tributo. All right, so it's kind of like, this is where the hybrid stuff comes from, because the emblem up front is the 2022 emblem, all right, but the trident in the back here is the 2021 trident. So that's not it. We'll go over more stuff in a moment, but that's one of the first things you'll notice. Now, coming along to the rear, you have the boomerang taillights that were introduced in 2021 for the Maserati lineup. All right, and since you have the Nerissimo package, again, you have the smoked Maserati script here. All right, you have the newer Maserati font for 2022, and you have the Ghibli script done here that's smoked out as well because of that black package. What else adds to that black package? Well, the exhaust. All right, so the exhaust tips are done in black because of the black package, with the honeycomb grille there, and you do have the rear Grand Sport fascia, so you'll get the diffuser done in gloss black as well. All right, so the body style is definitely very Grand Sportish, all right, and with that said, the Nerissimo pack kind of adds everything else together to go along with this Azzurro Tributo blue, but it just looks stunning. I just love the look of this thing. And with the wheels, I mean, holy crap. Now, again, the orange caps may throw it off a little bit. I mean, for good reason. And, again, we'll show you the actual caps. But yeah, this just comes together so nicely. It's just, I'm blown away by this thing. Now, if you're looking for something different under the hood of the Tributo, well, it's more of an aesthetic package, all right? This is based off of the S model trim, which again gets the higher horsepower variant of Maserati's twin-turbo 3-liter V6 engine. So that means 424 max horsepower with a 428 pound-feet of torque number that gets you from 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds and a top speed of 178 miles per hour. Now again, these engines are on their way out for Maserati, and we're not sure if the Ghibli is going to make it past 2023 when the Quattroporte plans on getting redesigned, especially the Levante as well shortly after with the new power plants. So with that said, these engines have done great for the Ghibli and the rest of the Maserati lineup over the years, but we'll see exactly how long that these will last in the rest of the lineup Probably want to hear what these sound like, right? It's still good. Oh, you want me to prove it? I guess I'll prove it. And if you're wondering about the trunk, well, the same 17 cubic feet of space, all right, the same 60-40 rear folding split in the rear as well. And you have your Maserati model here, or your car model, with your spare key and all that whole setup that was new for 2021. Got your floor mats here, all right, you got your front plate kit. You also have your owner's manual, and guess what? That's where the center caps are. So those are your center caps for the 21-inch Titano wheels. All right, so in case you were wondering what they looked like and where they were, I wasn't lying, they are there. They are just here because it hasn't been PDI'd yet. Now you do have your cargo net over here, keep a couple of things in. And then underneath, per usual, you have your Maserati setup, all right, where you'll have your spare tire, all right, your tire inflate kit, your jack, tools, and everything there. And then your battery is tucked away under here, which is just pretty easy to lift up and get to there. So the same setups that you guys are used to for the 2021 model year over to the 2022 Tributo. And when it comes to the fuel economy, we're doing premium fuel as usual for these cars. 20 combined city and highway, 18 city, and 25 for the highway. So again, with these cars, if you're doing some spirited driving, you know, and you're really ripping on it in sport mode with those valves open, well, then you're definitely going to get a little bit lower on your miles per gallon. But if you're in ICE mode, which is increased efficiency, you're on the highway, you're using cruise control, you're definitely going to save on the fuel economy. Now, before we get inside, if anybody has watched the 2022 Maserati reviews that I've done so far, you're going to realize why this is special. Yes, that's soft closed doors. That was standard on 2021, but Maserati took it away for the 2022 model years. So with this being a 2022 and having soft closed doors, that's another mix between the 2021 and 2022 model years when it comes to the features. So again, the badge up front is 2022. All right, the badge in the rear is 2021, and the soft closed doors are 2021, but the script is 2022 up here. I mean, it's all over the place. It's crazy. All right, so with that said, soft closed doors, all right, and you have your pillarless design where the pillar stays fixed. You have your hinge-free design, all right, where the door will open wherever you want it to be. There's no preset hinge on this door, okay? So that's always nice for anybody who's parked close next to you, all right, and they need to get out. Well, there you go, all right? You can slowly open up the door and you don't have to set it to any specific spot. Now you do also have your dual pane windows there as well, all right, to extra sound deadening, all that good stuff. And then the interior. Now before we get into this Nero interior, I mean, you guys know what this is all about. Look at it. The piano fluted natural drill leather seats. This is a big option in a lot of cars for the Maserati range. But what makes it special is the yellow stitch trident and the yellow stitching contrasted all throughout. And it's not just the front seats. Look at the back as well, guys. I mean, look at this. Now, we don't even stop at the seats. Look at the doors. You see that? Where the armrest is on the door and the controls, and I'll give you a better look here, you have that yellow stitching. All right, you have the Nero stitching going throughout. You have carbon fiber. You have aluminum trim, leather uppers as well with the Nero stitching. Man, look at this spec. All right, aluminum pedals down there, your aluminum side sill and the Maserati script, sport steering wheel, carbon center. This looks so good. So should we step inside? So inside, you've seen a very particular spec like this before, but you haven't seen it like this. All right, yellow stitching on the uppers of the dash, all leather done there. All right, you have your sport steering wheel, perforated leather. All right, the big trident in the middle, aluminum trim going down throughout. You have all your driver assistance here for you for your level 2 ADAS, your hands-free controls, your new TFT screens that came out in 2021 with the new dial setup as well. All right, we'll turn that on in just a minute so you can see that. Maserati's new MIA system that was also new for last year. All right, carries over. You also have your dual zone climate here as well. And then if you go underneath, well, if I can do that right. You will have your new setup for your wireless charging, all right there, and your USB 2.0 and USB-C. That was also new for the Ghibli in 2021. Now this big carbon slab here will show you the cup holders. It will show you the 2-track system for the ZF transmission, leather boot there, leather wrapped and aluminum trim with chrome. You also have your traction off button there, your start stop button, ICE, which is your increased efficiency mode for your driving mode, best on fuel economy, sport, opens up those valves, which we heard what it sounds like, all right, and your adaptive suspension there as well, all right, to soften those dampers with your parking brake, all right, your controls for your MIA infotainment system, just in case you don't want to use a touch screen. You have some stowage here as well, all right, and then in the center, you guys know about this famous armrest. It has 2 deep little pockets there, 4 cup holders, all right, and that cup holder actually has an AC unit with this toggle switch here that will let cold air inside. All right, so a lot of the things you guys are used to for this car. I mean, it looks incredible. Alcantara pillars, Alcantara headliner. All right, your sunroof there as well. It's just overall what Maserati is all about when it comes to the high quality materials and interiors. They do it really good with the leathers, and you can see it here. So with that said, let's turn on everything so you can see it. I'll close the door. All right. And you can see the TFT screen and everything lit up there. You can see that this has 25 miles on it. That's how it came, all right, because Maserati does take it around. So, you know, it can get some testing done and do all that kind of stuff to make sure that the quality is up to par, all right. You do have the MIA system here, 10.1-inch screen. This thing is sick. All right, so welcome driver 1. You can do your different driver profiles for this thing. All right, so let me actually exit out of that because we're not setting that up. Whoops. All right, there we go. We're to the home screen. We have your different radio setups here. You have your phone device. You can customize all this, by the way, and you have your navigation there. You have your media screen here with everything there as far as your radio controls. All right, your satellite, everything there. You do have your comfort for your seats. All right, so you can do the ventilated seats here. All right, you can actually, let me see if I go over to seats here. You can see the seat and wheel, so you can do heated and ventilated for the seats and heated for the wheel. And you have your navigation here, big screen for navigation, which is awesome. All right, your phone here. Then you have your vehicle, all right, all the different things like your rear sunshade. Cool, right? Got that on tap with the picture there. And then you also have the surround camera. Got to have that, right? All right, so 360 real time. I mean, you can see my tripod and backpack right there. All right, and with that said, you have the full back view. You have your back view there. You have your full front. All right, you can see that tripod and backpack, just so you didn't believe me. All right, and your front with your 360 as well. So again, this whole setup, I mean, wow, the MIA system is just wonderful. It's leaps and bounds between what Maserati is used to when it comes to infotainment system. And then all your different apps here. So, I mean, there's tons of stuff that this complete system does. I may need to go over it again because I went over it in 2021, but there's just so much I need to refresh you guys on for the 2022 model year. I may need to go over it in an individual video again, but you can see everything up top here. Again, all this is customizable on how you want this layout done. This is just what comes standard. All right, so with that said, I mean, you guys have seen it all before, but I just have to show you what this Tributo has when it comes to, you know, all the flavors that you guys are used to, just so you see that there's not anything too specific to this spec in the interior besides the yellow stitching all throughout. Other than that, it's some of Maserati's best trims, best materials, and everything that you'll want out of a super limited special edition car like this. So again, what do you guys think? Almost forgot to mention Harman Kardon sound system. I don't know how I completely went over that, but it is there. In the rear, you get just as much class and luxury as up front. Same piano floating natural drill leather seats, yellow stitching, and the embossed headrest. Now you also have your center feed through with your cup holders in the back. All right, and with that said, you have a little extra stowage here. All right, so if I were to lift that up, extra stowage, but no extra charging. That's actually an extra $140, but this comes as is, so you can't add that as an option to have the charging set up there. So that's the only bummer there, but other than that, everything looks perfect, all right? Now, you do not have heated seats in the rear because you would see those controls here as well. Something that I wish you did have, but no heated seats in the rear, all right? No charging in the rear, but just, you know, luxury and class. So not too upset about what the rear looks like, but I wish it had a couple more features just to make this even more special. Before we go, per usual, I do have to show you guys the illumination of the headlights and taillights with the turn signals. All right, the full matrix LED lighting here. All right, so you see that switchback turn signal with bright white and amber, and then the LED right up front, or not LED, the full matrix LED. All right, this is something different than just a regular LED, but it looks phenomenal. And then you have the turn signal here, right on the mirror cap, per usual. You can see that done in amber, and then the boomerang tails illuminated as well. Look really good with the turn signal there. Check it out. I have to show it to you guys on this Azero blue paint. It looks so good, man. What do you guys think? Now, you guys are going to be surprised about the sticker of the 2022 Ghibli F Tributo because of the fact that there are no additional options on it at all. It comes as is, okay? This is a special model, all right? Again, only 100 are made between the Ghibli and Levante, and we're not exactly sure how many Ghiblis are made, and we're not sure how many are in Azero Tributo Blue. So with that said, this comes as is, guys, no options at all. Now you're looking at the MSRP saying, well, then it's gonna be $98,890, but you have to think about the destination and delivery. So after all is said and done, you're looking at a total price of $100,385 for this very rare and very special Ghibli F Tributo. So again, the destination charge is $1,195 with preparation and delivery at $300. And then you get your basic warranty per usual, all right? So transferable, all right, but limitations, 4 years, 50,000 miles with 24/7 road assistance. So yeah, that's it for the Tributo. You're looking at $100,385. Now let's look and see what comes standard, because this is it, guys. This is it. I mean, it comes just with all of this equipment, and that's how it is. I mean, so if you like all this stuff, this is what you get. So again, I'm kind of gonna go over it like slowly so you guys can see it. But I mean, there's some things to point out, like the soft closed doors that is not on the 2022 models, but is standard on the 2021 models. So this one, being a hybrid between the two, gets soft closed doors, your yellow wheel accents with the Tributo badge. I mean, obviously the paint, stuff like the Piano Florida leather with the yellow contrasted stitching, that is very specific to this car only. So there's some great stuff on this, but again, it's how it comes. So, I mean, if you guys don't like it, definitely you will not like this specific car. But with that said, this is very special. And for $100,000, you guys let me know, is it worth it? All right, guys, so with that said, what did you think about this ultra rare Maserati Ghibli F Tributo? I mean, the color is insane. I mean, the wheels, I mean, the badge, everything just comes together so well. It's almost perfect. And the fact that it's $100,000 even, no additional options, just comes as is, it's really cool to have this car here in front of me, because there might be one maybe opportunity that I may see one ever again with only 100 worldwide. This is super special. Shout out to Maserati of Central Florida to letting me come to see this. Shout out to Yaniel. Shout out to Yarik, everybody who just helped me out to come see this car. This is a beautiful thing. So with that said, let me know what you guys think about this F Tributo for 2022 and its hybrid 2021 features. And with that said, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Giving the video a like will help get it up in the rankings. More people can see it, and we can have a bigger discussion on this Azero Tributo Blue Maserati Ghibli F Tributo. Now with that said, if you guys want to help further support your channel, always check the links down below where I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, my Cash App, and my Venmo, just in case you guys want to donate $1 or $2 to the channel. Appreciate the love and support. Now you guys can also check out the Ron's Rides merch if you want t-shirts, fanny packs, stickers, coffee mugs, pillows, everything Ron's Rides is there. I'm also on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. So everything I'm posting, Ferrari, Maserati, and Alfa Romeo, that doesn't always make it here to the channel. Now make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click that notification bell so you don't miss one video. With that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rides video. Peace.